Hello friends, this is Sharmi with the Amateur Gardener, doing something a little different, something I have never tried before. I'm planting some indeterminate tomatoes today, and I had grown them from seed, but right now they are getting too big in their little single pots. So I am trying to plant them with my onions in my onion bed, which has like a homemade trellis on the top. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to use a twine, um, plant the plant on top of the twine, and then tie the twine on top of this homemade trellis. Um, and then gradually, as the plant grows, because it's an indeterminate plant, it's going to grow pretty tall, I'm going to kind of wind it around this twine. Kind of an inexpensive way of doing it, and definitely I need help in this, so I have helpers today. But we'll see how that goes. Let me show you how I'm doing one plant, and then you'll get the idea for the rest, and then I'll give you a view of what I'm doing at the end. Okay, so this is the plant. I kind of tore the bottom leaves, and now I'm going to use the twine. Where did the twine go? It's here. And I want to place the twine in the hole and then place the plant on top of it. Okay. And then we're going to use, okay, here. You have it? Give me that. Yeah, you got that? Okay. Okay. And now I'm going to add some soil here. As you can see, it's not a one-person job. It's better if you have a little helper for this. And I'm planting it with my onions. This is what I've read so far is onions and garlic. You can co-plant them with tomatoes or anything, a few other things. And then uh, what the ideal goal is at the end of the day is, like, by the time the onions are ready for harvesting, the tomatoes will grow up and catch up. I've planted tomatoes with my garlics as well. I'll give you a tour later on. But those are determinate tomatoes, so we don't have to do this funny thing. Reason I wanted to try some indeterminate tomatoes is that apparently their production is far more than determinate ones. So I got my seeds from Botanical Interests, just the indeterminate ones. The other ones I got from, I believe it was Johnny Seeds. Okay, again I'm going to throw this, discard the last leaf. Sometimes I'm discarding the last couple of leaves. And then okay, that's the second one. Okay. Ideally, I should have done this at least a couple of weeks earlier. Okay, this one is ready. Okay. We had grown beans on this trellis last year, but this year We're trying something different. Here, this is ready. Give it to me. Huh? So giving you a view of what we did. It's been a couple of days. So those are the tomato plants. And if you can see the strings, they're going up to this homemade trellis. And let me show you the other one too. These are all the strings that are going up to the trellis. And hopefully the tomatoes should be able to grow. They're doing okay. And by the time we harvest the onions, the tomatoes should have grown up considerably. That's my expectation. Let me see if I can give you a far-off view. That's how the area looks. Okay, I'm giving you a view of the other birdies beds that we have. It's like a complete line of them. The first three are just potatoes. I think there are 6 of them here. And okay, and these are tomatoes. These are determinate tomatoes. There are a few varieties here. There are, I think, a couple of proven winners ones, but mostly it is Big Denna. And let me see what this is. Oh, I think it's Jolene. Yeah, it's Jolene, and they are doing really well. Okay, considering that they are all started from seeds. And the rest are peppers. The first bed is mostly chili peppers, like spicy ones, and the next bed is bell peppers. Okay, and this is how this place looks. Okay, and then this was a chili that I overwintered. Okay, so here are the eggplants. This is one of the eggplant beds. The 3 really big eggplants, I overwintered them. These were from last year, and they are doing the best this year so far. That's my carrots. It's already starting to bolt, so I have to harvest. And spinach bed on its last legs. We'll be doing something else there. Planted some eggplants here too. These are, I believe, cucumbers that will climb, and some more eggplants here. We have a lot of eggplants. Those are some more eggplants there, just planted today. Okay, these are this bed has tomatoes. These are again determinate tomatoes. This one has a pointed gourd. This has been my experiment for the last 2.5 years. This will be almost like year 3. So we'll see. I'm still at it. I'm persistent. So this is pointed gourd. It's called parval in Hindi in India, and I love it. It's a vegetable, of course, with like a hard exterior, really hard to grow. Seems like it likes moist, kind of damp climates. So this bed tends to stay on the wetter side, but this is a raised bed, so this is not as wet. This is just average. We'll water them, but the uniqueness about this plant is that it has males and females. So one plant is male, a separate plant is female, and you need at least one male and female to bear fruit. I tried to sow it from the seeds I obtained from what I got from grocery stores, but it turned out it was a male. And then I tried my luck with a few again, so some took, and you can see them there. And then this was from last year, which is in the ground. I thought I had picked up all of it, but some still remained. But we'll see. I expect to get at least one female out of like the 5 plants that are here. So hopefully if I have at least one female, I'll have some of those pointed gourds. We'll see. That's my experiment. This is another bed with some eggplants. That bed is empty and we'll put peppers there. My cauliflowers were in these beds. We're getting rid of them. I don't think they'll grow, but I'm just giving them another chance by putting them in ground. Cabbages, we are still harvesting and eating. We just cooked cabbage today. So this probably will be ready like sometime next week or the week after. And then this bed also has plentiful garlic in here. We harvested a little bit. They aren't fully ready yet. I think they'll be ready probably like late June-ish. And then we planted tomatoes in this bed. These are again determinate tomatoes that I got from Johnny Seeds. Various different varieties are here. There's Rio Grande, there's Florida Dade, so different varieties here. And then these are the okra. They are already starting to bear flower and some little okras there. Okay, and then there's I think one more veggie bed left, and we have eggplants there too. Let me show you. Okay, here are the eggplants. Just planted them, I think a couple of weeks ago, a week or two ago. Okay, and the vine crops, they're all here. You see, they'll be okay. Expect them to grow over this trellis. We have like 18, I think out of the 16 out of the 18 cattle panels are dedicated to veggies. So they'll be there. So here, this is some butternut squash, some bottle gourd, ridge gourd, all kinds of gourds. And then beans are on the other side. Some again here. So this area should fill up very nicely in the next month or so. So hopefully you'll like the video. If you did, please do hit a like and do subscribe to my channel. Otherwise, I'll see you in my next video. Bye-bye.